Hey guys, we'll be reading The High-Rise Private Eyes number 8, The Case of the Desperate Duck by Cynthia Rylant. In a high-rise building deep in the heart of a big city lived two private eyes, Bunny Brown and Jack Jones. Bunny is the brains, Jack is the snoop, and together they crack cases wide open. This is the story of case number 8, The Case of Desperate Duck. Chapter 1, Popsicles. One day, Bunny and Jack were putting together a puzzle in Jack's apartment. "This is hard," said Jack. "It's supposed to be hard," said Bunny. "But it's a brown pyramid in a brown desert," said Jack. "Right," said Bunny. "Oh, then I guess I need a brown puzzle piece," said Jack. Where can I find one?" "Oh, look. Here are 1,000,000 of them." "Very funny, Jack," said Bunny. "Marbles would be more fun," said Jack. "If you hadn't lost yours," said Bunny. "But I never had any marbles," said Jack. "Exactly," said Bunny. "Am I missing something here?" asked Jack. Bunny sighed. "You're right, Jack," she said. "Brown is boring. Let's do something else." "Goody," said Jack. "Let's go to my place and get popsicles," said Bunny. "Okay," said Jack. "But I'm not eating on the balcony." "Okay," said Bunny. "I'm not even going to look out the window," says Jack. "Okay," said Bunny. "I might not even open my eyes at all," said Jack. "Oh, for heaven's sake," said Bunny. "Just come up for a popsicle." Okay, said Jack. "Only if I get grape." "Grape it is," said Bunny. "If I get dizzy, then I get orange too," said Jack. "Okay, let's go," said Bunny. They went to Bunny's apartment on the 22nd floor. Bunny looked in the freezer. "I can't believe I'm out of popsicles," said Bunny. "Who ate them all?" asked Jack. "Let's see," said Bunny. "As I recall, it was you, and you." "Oh," said Jack. "Well, you made me watch all the sewing videos. I can't watch sewing without a popsicle. Several of them. In fact, non-stop popsicles." Okay, said Bunny. "I have an idea. Let's go for high tea." "Can't," said Jack. "Afraid of heights." "Very funny," Bunny said. "But you'll get lots of cookies." "Really?" asked Jack. "And sandwiches," said Bunny. "Really?" asked Jack. "And you get to drink out of a fancy flowered teacup," said Bunny. "You said cookies, right?" asked Jack. "Let's go," said Bunny. Chapter 2, The Case. At Mabel's tea room, high tea was in full swing. All the tables had fancy tablecloths and fancy teapots, and plates full of fancy cookies and sandwiches. "Wow," said Jack. "Fancy." "It's fun," said Bunny. "Cookies are always fun," said Jack. A white duck with pink earrings waved to them. Hello, she said. "Welcome to Mabel's tea room." "Thanks," said Jack. "Cool place." "I'm Mabel. Let me take you to your table," said the duck. Jack looked at Bunny. Bunny looked at Jack. "Not a word, Jack," said Bunny. "Okay, Bunny, I won't be funny," said Jack. "Ugh," said Bunny. They followed Mabel to a table. Then Mabel left to fix their tea. "Cookies and rhyming," said Jack. "I love high tea." "Ooh," said Bunny. "Cucumber sandwiches." "Really?" said Jack. "Let me try." Jack took a bite. "Ooh," said Jack. "High tea is fun." Suddenly, "Eek!" came a scream. "Heavens!" said Bunny. "Yikes!" said Jack. The scream came from Mabel at the tea counter. Bunny and Jack ran over to her. "What's wrong?" asked Jack. "Can we help?" asked Bunny. "I just ran out of cubes, and my extra box is missing," cried Mabel. You're screaming about running out of sugar? Asked Jack. I thought only I did that. You don't understand, said Mabel. My mother is coming to visit, and fancy sugar cubes are her favorite part of high tea. Mabel fluttered her wings. I can't disappoint my mother, she wailed. Jack looked at Bunny. She can't disappoint her mother, said Jack. Bunny pulled out her notepad. Ma'am, we're private detectives, said Bunny. Who appreciate sugar, said Jack. Chapter 3. Cubes. Bunny and Jack sat back down at their table. They looked at their clues. Okay, said Bunny. The extra box of sugar cubes is missing. Right, said Jack. The box was on the bottom shelf of the tea counter, said Bunny. Right, said Jack. And there are no suspects, said Bunny. Well, everybody who likes sugar, said Jack. Yes, said Bunny. But whoever took these cubes didn't want plain sugar. They wanted cubes. Cubes are cute, that's why, said Jack. Yes, but, said Bunny. I mean, you can eat with them or you can play with them, said Jack. Yes, but... But wait, said Bunny. You're right. Maybe whoever took them didn't need sugar. Maybe whoever took them needed cubes. Who needs cubes? Asked Jack. I don't know, said Bunny, yet. Maybe we should hang around and look for suspects, said Jack. Good idea, said Bunny. Gee, said Jack, how will I ever pass the time? Oh, let's see, sandwiches. And cookies. Ooh, little pink cookies. Just watch, everybody, said Bunny. I'm watching, said Jack. Do I have crumbs around my nose? Bunny and Jack watched everybody who went in and out of Mabel's tea room. They didn't see anybody who looked like somebody who needed sugar cubes. Then 2 ferrets walked out. Look, said Bunny. Look at what? Asked Jack. Just look, said Bunny. Oh, said Jack. Bingo. Let's follow them, said Bunny. Bunny and Jack followed the ferrets into the fabric shop next door. Play it cool, said Bunny. Right, said Jack. May I help you? The big ferret suddenly asked them. We are not following you, said Jack. Jack, said Bunny. Oops, said Jack. Forgot. The ferret looked confused. Is this your shop, sir? Asked Bunny. It is, said the ferret. I am Louis, and this is my son, Louis Jr. May I help you? It's a wonderful shop, said Bunny. Such nice fabric. Thank you, said the ferret. I love to sew, said Bunny. She loves to sew, said Jack. I'd like to sew something for an Eskimo doll, said Bunny. I know all about Eskimos, said Louis Jr. You do? Asked Bunny. The little ferret held up his book. See, he said. Right, said Bunny. I bet you even know how to make an igloo. I do, said Louis Jr. I even made one for school. You did? Asked Bunny. I bet you made it out of peanut butter, said Jack. No, I didn't, said Louis Jr. Baking soda, said Jack. No, said Louis Jr. Sprinkles, said Jack. No, said Louis Jr. Mabel's sugar cubes, said Bunny. Louis Jr. looked at Bunny. Uh-oh, he said. Chapter 4. Solved. Louis Jr. took what was left of Mabel's sugar cubes back to the tea room. There were still enough for Mabel's mother. Louis Jr. told Mabel he was sorry he took the cubes. I just needed a good grade, said Louis. I'm flunking reading. Mabel was a duck with a good heart. So she told Louis Jr. he could pay her back if he mopped her floor after school for 5 days. Okay, said Louis Jr. And then I'll help you with your reading, said Mabel. Cool, said Jack. Cool, said Louis Jr. Will he get cookies as reward? Asked Jack. Of course, said Mabel. Lucky, said Jack. Bunny and Jack went home with coupons for free tea anytime at Mabel's tea room. I bet that igloo was tasty, said Jack. If you like glue, said Bunny. Well, I can put up with a lot, said Jack. He tripped and knocked a plant into Bunny's lap. Bunny smiled. So can I, Jack, she said. So can I. The end. Thanks for listening.